All right, let's jump right into this explainer and acknowledge a highly relatable midsummer frustration. You know the feeling. You're sitting there, sweating in your own home, you look up and your AC unit is just blinking at you. It's not blowing cold air at all, it's just flashing this cryptic little code on the display. But instead of getting mad at it and viewing it as a total nuisance, I want you to try and reframe the situation. Think of those blinking lights as your Westpoint AC's way of directly speaking to you. It's literally communicating about its internal health. And if you know the language, you can figure out exactly what it needs to get back to cooling your room. So why exactly is your AC blinking in the first place? Well, today we're going to translate that alphabet soup of error codes into plain English. The whole goal here is simple: to empower you to take immediate, confident action. And, maybe save some cash by not having to call in an expensive professional right out of the gate. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. Demystifying AC error codes. 2. E-Series system protections. 3. F-Series sensor faults. 4. H and C-Series hardware. 5. The master system reset. And 6. Essential DIY maintenance. Let's get into it.
Section 1. Demystifying AC error codes. Translating the blinking lights.
When your unit blinks to display an error code, it's actually executing a highly intelligent protective shutdown. That warning icon signifies a built-in safety mechanism. Your unit is actively reacting to things like power surges, electrical anomalies, or blocked airflow. It's effectively shutting itself down before a minor hiccup becomes a major mechanical failure. So really, there's absolutely no need to panic.
Section 2. E-Series system protections. Safeguarding against pressure and current anomalies.
Think of the E-Series codes as the primary defense shields for your unit's overall operation and power management. Looking at the most common issues here, we can see a clear pattern. If you see an E3, your system detects a block or low pressure in the refrigerant. E5 points to overcurrent protection. And E6? That's a super common one, a simple communication failure. It's essentially your system saying, hey, the inside wall unit and the outside box aren't talking to each other right now.
Moving to Section 3. F-Series sensor faults. Diagnosing temperature and frequency limits.
This family of codes points us specifically toward the delicate sensors that constantly monitor the unit's physical environment. If you see an F1, F2, or F3 on your display, your system is pointing a finger at exactly which temperature sensor is struggling. Whether it's the ambient air sensor, the outdoor coil, or the compressor sensor experiencing an open or short circuit, this is some serious precision diagnostics happening right on your screen.
Now here is the crucial part: how you easily address this. Because these sensor sockets are constantly exposed to condensate water, they tend to corrode over time. A really common DIY fix is just to check that they are firmly connected to the printed circuit board and use a small abrasive brush to gently clean off any visible corrosion. Just that simple cleaning can often clear the F-Series fault completely.
Section 4. H and C-Series hardware. Mechanical and communication mismatches.
This category tells us that specific hardware malfunctions or mismatch problems have caused the whole system to halt operation. For example, a code like H4 means the indoor fan motor just isn't reporting back. It's basically gone totally silent. Meanwhile, a code like C5 is kind of fascinating. It means the system literally doesn't recognize a match between your indoor and outdoor hardware. It's almost like a weird identity crisis for your AC.
And this brings us to an absolutely critical diagnostic step. You have to clearly distinguish where the error is actually coming from. Is it from the indoor unit on your wall, indicated by an internal temperature fault? Or is it an outdoor compressor malfunction? A dead giveaway for the outdoor unit is if your indoor unit is running fine, but you step outside and you don't hear that familiar low hum from the compressor. That tells you exactly where you need to focus.
Section 5. The master system reset. The 30-minute reboot for your AC. Now that we've decoded the alphabet soup, let's talk about the ultimate remedy. Just like a frozen computer needs a hard reboot, your air conditioner often needs the exact same treatment. So here's the golden rule for resetting your system, step by step. First, turn off the cooling system right at your thermostat. Second, go to your electrical panel and flip the AC circuit breaker to off. Third, and this is where most people mess up, set a timer and wait a solid 30 minutes. You literally have to give it that full half hour to clear the internal protective shutdown. Finally, turn the breaker back on, set your thermostat to cool, maybe 5 degrees lower than the room temp, and your system will likely kick right back into gear.
Now, if your specific issue was isolated to the outdoor compressor, remember that missing low hum we just talked about? You're going to add one crucial step. Start by turning off the master switch at the outdoor disconnect box next to the unit before you flip the main panel breaker inside. Wait your 30 minutes, flip the inside breaker back on, then go outside and flip the disconnect box on. If you hear that low hum start up, boom, you successfully rebooted the compressor.
Section 6. Essential DIY Maintenance. Keeping the light screen and the air cold. Because honestly, the absolute best way to avoid all of these error codes entirely is by keeping up with some super simple physical maintenance that you can easily do yourself. But first, a massive word of caution. Please always remember to completely disconnect the power supply before touching any internal components. Water and electricity do not mix, and we want to completely eliminate any risk of electric shock while you're opening things up.
Let's quickly review these essential, actionable steps. You definitely want to clean that filter every 3 months. If you wash it with water, make sure the water is below 45 degrees Celsius. And never dry it with a hairdryer or near a fire. Always find a shady, cool place so the plastic doesn't deform. Remember to never touch those sharp internal metal fins. Inside the house, pull your furniture and curtains away from the vents to stop the system from overheating. And outside, regularly clear away any leaves, dirt, or debris from the condenser unit. Unrestricted airflow equals happy sensors.
Our sources really sum it up perfectly right here. Just as your computer malfunctions from time to time, so too can your air conditioner. Understanding how to reset your system can help to save you some green. And that is really what this explainer is all about, empowering you to translate the problem, confidently reboot the system, and avoid unnecessarily dropping money on a technician for a simple DIY fix.
So, I'll leave you with this question to ponder. Is your AC trying to tell you something right now? Armed with what we've covered, go take a look at your Westpoint unit's display. What is it asking you to fix today? Thanks for exploring this with me, and stay cool out there.